Hello everyone, and today we will see about what are the components of IEC 62443 and what are the tiers involved in this IEC 62443 standard. So those who are not aware of IEC 62443, this is a set of standards for the cybersecurity control for IACS system. It means industrial automation and control system. So let us suppose if there is a power sector or there is critical infrastructure, so to all those industries follow this IEC 62443 as a standard or as a technical reference or as a technical specifications for developing, maintaining their cybersecurity framework or cybersecurity structures in their premises. Prior to moving ahead, we have to see like what are the key ICS roles in ICS system. Okay, so they have like four types of roles. So first is the asset owner. So who is asset owner? Any individual who is accountable for any of the industrial access and control system or operator of the ISS system. He is also asset owner. Second is the product supplier. So manufacturer of the hardware or software product is the product supplier. Third comes the service provider. So it could be a maintenance service provider as well as the system integration service provider. So these two type of service providers comes under this category, and last comes the individual or organization. So it is basically any organization or any individual can have multiple roles. So basically we'll use these four terminologies multiple times in our explanation. That's why we made a clarity on these things. Next comes like IC 62443 has basically four tiers. First tier is the general tier. It talks about the glossary, it talks about the concept models, or it has some use cases, or it has some abbreviation. So this is quite general. Second tier is policies and procedures. So it talks about like security program in a ISCS system, or it talks about the security protection rating, or third it talks about the patch management in ISCS system. So patch management is quite important, and it is in this tier. Next come the requirements of the asset owner, or the guidance for the suppliers. Also it comes in this tier. Next two tiers are system and the component. So system includes like security technology which are coming in ISCS system, and then security risk assessment also belongs to this tier, and the requirements of the security levels comes in this tier. And last one is the component level. So it basically deals about the software product development life cycle, or hardware product development life cycle, or even it has some technical security requirements for ISCS. So these are the four tiers. Now moving ahead, what are these documents? Okay, so there are basically three categories of documents in IEC 62443. First one is the technical specifications. So the most of the documents coming from the tier 1 are the technical specifications. Second comes the technical report. So if you see like 1.2 or 2.3 or 2.5 or 3.1, these are the technical reports. These are the references anyone can take to design their system, but these are not the standards. Next comes the international standards. So basically what are the standards? These are the 2.1, 2.4, 3.2 and 3.3 and 4.1 and 4.2. So these four are the standards. So there is no any mandate from anyone from IC to you have to do like this, but these are the standards which you have to refer whenever you are designing your cybersecurity infrastructure in your premises. Now let us go one by one. So first is IEC 62443 1. So 1 basically deals about the technical specification. So 1.1 is it has like concepts and the models which is used throughout, and who is the intended audience. So on in each of this document you will see like one is the requirement, or what is the concept of the document, and the second part is the intended audience. Who is the intended audience? So anyone who is wishing to become familiar, or want to learn the fundamental concepts, they can refer this 3.1.1. And then it comes 1.2. So this is normal just glossary. So they have all the list of the terms which will be used many times in the upcoming tiers, I can say. And 1.3 talks about the quantitative matrix, or it has some guidance material for the implementation and designing of cybersecurity infrastructures. And finally 1.4, it talks about the life cycle and some use cases related to it. Then we go to IEC 62443 series, second tier of this standard. So 2.1 says like implementation. It talks about the what is required to define and implement an effective ISCS cybersecurity management system. And following this, there is one standard IEC 62443 2.5, which says that what is required to operate the effective ISCS system, cybersecurity management and system. Okay, so both of these 2.1 and 2.5, the intended audience is end user and asset owners. So this is how 2.1 and 2.5 is linked. Now 2.2 says that it provides the methodologies for the evaluating the level of the protection. So level of protection we are talking in this 2.2 standard. Then 2.3 is the basically 2.3 talks about only patch management. So if you have to deal with any type of solution you have to design or implement, it talks only about the patch management. So who is the intended audience? Obviously intended audience is the person who is designing, or organization who is designing and implementing the patch management system in ISCS. Last is IEC 62443 2.4. It is the requirement for suppliers of ISCS system. And who is the intended audience? So obviously suppliers will be the intended audience for this one. Now going to the next year, it is about like mostly technical reports are in there. So 3.1 talks about application of various security technology. So in previous video we talked about like several security technologies of 3.1, like dual factor authentication or privileged identity management, or radius authentication, or we talked about active directory user management. So everything, endpoint protection, everything comes under this report. And who is the intended audience? Anyone who wishes to learn on this applicability of specific technology in the ICS domain. And 3.2 talks about the security risk assessment. So if you have to carry out risk assessment, or you have to make a policy procedure based on the risk assessment, then you have to follow IEC 6244 3.2. And who are the intended audience for this? Intended audience are the asset owners and the end users. 3.3 talks about the foundations of accessing the security levels provided by automation system. So this will talk about only the security levels provided by any automation system. So principal audience include suppliers of control system integrator, and asset owners. So all these three will be intended audience for them. And finally the last year, which was 62443 series. So it has two standards, and one is 4.1, which says which is applicable only for the development of the product. So principal audience include the suppliers of control system and components included in the control system solution. Anyone who is designing or producing these products for ISA system, so those are the intended audience. They have to follow this IC 62441. And 4.2 says mapping of the system requirement. So if you read any of these standards, they will talk about the SR, FR. So this 4.2 is talks about the system requirement, is called as SR, to subsystem and components of system under consideration. So basically this is also for suppliers and those who are generating or producing these components for the industry. So these were the 4 tiers of IEC 62443. And now I think it's clear like which tier has which one. So whenever you will see this diagram, I think it will be quite clear. Like I will revise just once more. So tier 1 is general, it talks about glossary and all those things. Second is the policy and procedure, it will help you for the patch management, or giving requirements or specifications to supplier, or even guidance to asset owners. Third is the system, it talks about the technology, it talks about the risk assessment, it talks about the security levels. And the last one is the component, basically it deals with the product development life cycle stage and technical security, or the requirement mapping to the product. So this is all about IC 62443, and in upcoming videos we will detail each module and each chapter, so that we can learn more and more and we can implement wherever we are. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.